Hey everyone, and we're back. My name is MissScarletTanager, and I am playing some Dragon Age Inquisition Trespasser. You have to exit through the Alluvion and get to Solus. And probably kill the Vitasala. Sorry, Bull! Where's my friends? Sup? Solus, what did you do? Solus, what did you do? Where's my friends? Where's Varric? Where's Sarah?
Ebesit kata, etwa ost.
Solus!
Your forces have failed. Leave now and tell the Canary to trouble me no further.
Solus? Solus, get your butt back here. What in the hell's name? You have a lot of explaining to do, Mr. Man. Hi, honey, who I probably would have romanced if I didn't romance Sarah. Nice armor. He healed me! That's good. Well, probably not forever, but...
I suspect you have
okay.
questions.
You don't say!
The Kunari believe you're an agent for someone who has taken the name Fen'Harel.
The Canary reject myth and legend. If you told them of your meeting with Mythal, they would attribute it to a demon. I am no one's agent of my own. I fear that the truth is much simpler and much worse than the Canary believe.
You are Fen'Harel, we already know this.
I was Solus first.
Yep.
Fen'Harel came later. An insult I took as a badge of pride. The Dread Wolf inspired hope in my friends, and fear in my enemies. Not unlike Inquisitor, I suppose.
Aha.
You also know the burden of a title that all but replaces your name.
A little. Attack him! Your life sounded hard.
As we traveled through the Alluvians. Are they true?
They are closer than the Dalish legends, though still prone to making me into something more than I am.
I'm so sorry,
You made the veil.
What you've seen, I can't imagine.
It's like 100 degrees in here.
I sought to set my people free from slavery to would-be gods. I broke the chains of all who wished to join me. The false gods called me Fen'Harel, and when they finally went too far, I formed the veil and banished them forever. Thus I freed the elven people.
Okay.
And in so doing, destroyed their world.
What in the fuck? Why did you form the veil?
Why would you create the veil to hide it all away?
Because every alternative was worse.
Meaning?
Such as?
The veil, the Evenuris would have destroyed the entire world.
You banished
the elven gods aren't dead?
You didn't kill them.
You met Mythal, did you not? The first of my people do not die so easily. The Evenuris are banished
forever, you've got a point there.
Paying the ultimate price for their misdeeds.
How did the gods go too far?
Went too far. What did they do that made you move against them?
They killed Mythal.
Oh!
A crime for which an eternity of torment is the only fitting punishment.
I thought Mythal was one of the Evenuris.
She was the best of them. She cared for her people. She protected them.
And then she became Forma.
She was a voice of reason. And in their lust for power, they killed her.
The veil destroyed the world?
Creating the veil destroy the world?
You saw the remains of Via Dethara. The library was intrinsically tied to the Fade, and the veil destroyed it. There were countless other marvels, all dependent on the presence of the Fade, all destroyed. Your legends are half right. We were immortal. It was not the arrival of humans that caused us to begin aging.
It was your own failure.
It was
and
me.
Creation of the veil.
The veil took everything from the elves. Even themselves.
And you did it.
The Evenuris were elven mages. How did they come to be remembered as gods?
Slowly. It started with a war. War breeds fear. Fear breeds a desire for simplicity. Good and evil, right and wrong, chains of command.
So you're immortal because you're
After
one
the
of those
war
elves,
ended,
aren't you?
Generals
then.
became respected elders, then kings, and finally gods. The Avenuris.
That's the past.
What now?
What about the future?
I lay in dark and dreaming sleep while countless wars and ages passed. I woke still weak a year before I joined you. My people fell for
Okay,
what I did to
and?
strike the Avenuris down. But still, some hope remains for restoration.
That's a gigantic Illuvian.
I will save the elven people, even if it means this world must die.
I don't think I can let you do that. What do you mean by
Why does this world have to die for the elves to return?
A good question, but not one I will answer. You have always shown
God
a thoughtfulness
damn it,
I
Solus!
respected. It would be too easy to tell you too much. I am not Corypheus. I take no joy in this. But the return of my people means the end of yours. It is my fight. You should be more concerned about the Inquisition. Your Inquisition. In stopping the Dragon's Breath, you have prevented an invasion by Canary
You're gonna
forces.
be...
With luck, they will return their focus to Tevinter. That should give you a few years of relative peace.
You're going to be the antagonist in the next game if there is one, isn't it?
The
Aren't you?
Kunari said the Inquisition was unknowingly working for agents of Fen'Harel.
I gave no orders.
You led us to Skyhold.
Corypheus should have died unlocking my orb. When he survived, my plans were thrown into chaos. When you survived, I saw the Inquisition as the best hope this world had of stopping him. And you needed a home.
So it was your fault.
Skyhold.
You gave him the
your
orb?
to Corypheus.
Not directly. My agents allowed the Venatori to locate it. The orb had built up magical energy while I lay unconscious for millennia. I was not powerful enough to open it. The plan was for Corypheus to unlock it, and for the resulting explosion to kill him. Then I would claim the orb. I did not
And then I broke
foresee
it.
Tevinter Magister
Sorry.
having learned the secret of effective immortality.
What would have happened if Corypheus had died, and you'd recovered the orb?
I would have entered the Fade using the mark you now bear. Then I would have torn
Oh, well
down
then.
the veil. As this world burned in
That's
the
gonna
raw
end
chaos,
poorly.
I would have restored the world of my time. The world of the elves.
If you destroyed the veil, wouldn't the false gods be freed?
I had plans.
Yep. What plans? What plans?
I never thought of you as someone who would do that, Solus.
Thank you. You must understand.
Oh.
I awoke in a world where the veil had blocked most people's conscious connection to the Fade. It was like walking through a world of tranquil.
We aren't even people to you.
Not at first. You showed me that I was wrong. Again.
Good.
That does not make what must come next any easier.
Thanks, I
For
guess.
all
No, I
reasons,
appreciate it.
We couldn't have defeated Corypheus without you.
Your doubts are misplaced.
But he wouldn't have been there if you...
Everything you
mind.
accomplished, you earned.
What's wrong with the Inquisition?
You created a powerful organization. And now it suffers the inevitable fate of such. Betrayal and corruption.
It's not that simple.
Yep.
Do you know how I discovered
Yes,
the
it
Qunari
is.
plot? The plot I disrupted by leading them to your doorstep. The Qunari spies
How?
in the Inquisition tripped over my spies in the Inquisition. The Elven Guard who led you to the Qunari box, who intercepted the servant with the Gatlock barrel. Mine.
Well,
Why
goddamn.
bother disrupting the Qunari plot if you're going to destroy the world regardless?
You have shown me that there is value in this world, Inquisitor. I take no joy in what I must do. Until that day comes, I would see those recovering from the breach free of the Qun.
Why?
Because I am not a monster. If they must die, I would rather they die in comfort. In any event, it is done.
We're going to
I
have
guess
to
we
kill
owe you
you.
for that one too.
I hope it gives your people some final peace.
You control
What about the
Illuvians
Illuvians?
now.
Yes. You remember Briala from Halam Sharal? For a time, she controlled part of the labyrinth.
Yes.
One of my
Really?
agents was supposed to take it from her, but he did not succeed. I had to override the magic personally. The Qunari
Did
stumbled
you kill
upon
her?
this section independently. With them gone, the Illuvians are now mine.
What about this thing?
It's getting worse.
Yes, I'm sorry. And we are almost out of time.
I'm gonna die because of what you did.
The mark will eventually kill you. Drawing you here gave me the chance to save you. At least for now.
Oh, so I have cancer.
You don't need to destroy this world. I'll prove it to you.
'Cause I'm awesome!
I would treasure the chance to be
I should have romanced
my
him.
friend. Take my hand.
I should have romanced him. I should have romanced the hell out of him.
I'm sorry. Live well, while time remains.
I have cancer! Great! What did he do? What? What did he do? Did he heal it? For now? We're gonna have to— Solus is going to be the antagonist in the next game. Solus is going to be the antagonist in the next game. What? Okay.
Something must be done, but we cannot lose the Inquisition now. We stand on the brink of war with the Qunari.
Yes, because this Solas provoked them in the first place.
The Inquisition did not cause
Game?
this threat.
There we
We
go.
informed the summit of the danger.
The danger posed by Qunari spies inside your organization.
You have Qunari spies too.
You would not be alive to complain.
No one has forgotten what you have done. But Corypheus is 2 years dead.
We have bigger problems.
If the Inquisition is to continue, it must do so as a legitimate organization, not a glorified mercenary band.
My arm's gone.
Inquisitor.
So Divine Victoria. It's against souls will be stronger, but risk corruption. Be stronger, but serve Divine Victoria. Weaker, but more secure. Ah, so many decisions!
You all know what
This
this
one.
is? A writ.
I have no
Under
arm!
Justinian
He tore my
authorizing the
arm off!
formation of the Inquisition. We pledge
Where
to
did I get
close the
that?
breach, find those responsible, and restore order, with or without anyone's approval. You're right, Altegan, we are dangerous. We've been deceived and
My arm
we've
is
made
gone!
mistakes. You're right as well, Duke Cyril. These are the growing pains of a young organization in need of guidance. But you would both have the Inquisition bow to your agenda, and that is precisely what we cannot do. The Inquisition
Exactly.
will act as Divine Victoria's personal honor guard. Answering directly to her, we will transition from a military force into a peacekeeping organization. My own
Yes!
adventuring days may be done, but the Inquisition and its mission will continue.
Because my arm got torn off! Holy crap! Can I have a new arm, please? They didn't show me get my arm taken off. But... Hi, guys! I love you all. My arm's gone, if you hadn't noticed. What did they do with my arm? I mean, Solus didn't take it off. Did they just chop it off? We got this, bruh. Oh, people are leaving now. No, Sarah, you stay where you are, woman. God damn it. Uh-oh. That's bad. That right there, that's bad. Sarah! Love you, honey. Is that it? For the next several months, the Inquisition carefully gave over many of the duties it had held. Okay. As the Divine's personal guard and peacekeeping force, the Inquisition shrank to a more manageable size. Aww. Many who had served went home, though the remaining force is still enough to give pause to any who might threaten the Divine's plans. Those who served the new Inquisition were tested and checked thoroughly in hopes of ferreting out any more spies within its ranks. Okay. With the Dragon's Breath disrupted, any hope of swift victory vanished, the Kunari retreated back to the north. Few even knew what debates were raged in Parvalen, but not long after the Exalted Council, the Kunari launched new attacks against Tevinter. Their aggression caught the already unstable Imperium off guard. Tevinter was soon marred in war many feared could spread to something. The Exalted Council remained intact, advising Victoria in important matters. Cassandra served for several years. While she often disagreed with Liliana's policies, the former right and left hands of the Divine showed a mutual respect and worked well together. Cassandra also spent time in the Hinterthorn Mountains north of Orlais, where she worked to rebuild the Seekers. For a time, the new Seekers remained reclusive, showing no interest in worldly affairs and working with the few outside the Order could guess. The end of the Inquisition as it had been sent shockwaves throughout the College of Enchanters. Madame de Fer, whatever. Her followers united to build a new circle, Vivienne as its Grand Enchanter, in direct competition with the College. While the circle lacked in numbers, they made it forward with political connections. Soon they were a force to be reckoned with. The new two institutions settled in an uneasy coexistence across the south, vying for power. After the Exalted Council, Liliana devoted herself fully to the Sunburst throne and her dreams of reshaping the Chantry. Within a year, she removed restrictions surrounding the Chantry priesthood, allowing men and women of all races to be initiated and ordained. This decree was followed swiftly by her decision to return the Canticle of Shartan to canonical... Fuck! I can't read that fast! The rebellion renounced her and her return to the Chantry in its formal state arose. When he first... God damn it. Quickly as it began, the rebellion faltered. Yay! They got rid of the rebellion! The most agreed that the rebellion collapsed due to infighting. Some whispered that the Divine herself engineered its failure. The rebellion fractured into a number of separate cells, some of which limped on for several months before disappearing into obscurity. Sarah saw the world with the Inquisition and would continue to explore it after, always with her wifey in the remaining arm's reach! The Inquisitor and Red Jetty, finding a balance or counterbalance, or however they decided to make it work. Rivals could only expect the unexpected, and arrows. So many arrows. Aww. Perhaps the most unnerving was Sarah's standing offer to the Divine. What? With the knobs piss around your left or right, call on Red Jetty to give him 2 fingers. Varric took up the role of Viscount and, with the help of his friend Hawk, rebuilt Kirkwall. Oh no. Under his rule, the city-state finally resumed its place as a major trade hub of the 3 Marches. He continued to ignore all male both in the Merchants Guild and the Prince of Starkhaven. With the Inquisition in its new role, the bold charges returned to taking jobs throughout Orlais and Ferelden. Fighting demons and clearing out the remains of Venatori forces, Iron Bull did his part to restore order to Thedas. After the Inquisition transitioned to a peacekeeping role, Cullen continued to serve as commander of its forces. Under his leadership, the Inquisition protected the Divine's interests while enforcing new standards of security. Cullen also expanded the Chantry's treatment for Templars whose minds were taken by lyrium, as well as those who wished to cease lyrium usage. As chaos reigned in the north and threats to the Divine lurked in every shadow, Cullen remained ready to serve. Dorian returned to Tevinter to take his father's place in the Magisterium. Who's that lady? Rumors flew about the Imperium's infighting. Dorian was spoke of often as the voice of resistance against corruption. Good. And with the Magisterium, whatever, he formed a group called the Lucerni to restore and redeem Tevinter, a fight many seemed hopeless. Those fighting by Magister Pavus' side noted that he kept a constant communication with the Inquisitor via message crystal. Whether for vital information or for moral support, these talks seemed to give Dorian the strength to continue his fights. Aww. The Exalted Council, Tom Rain, went to Whitehall Fortress to pledge himself to the Grey Wardens! Though he's rarely seen them use the fallout, some said that they encountered Rainier in far-flung lands. Their accounts are always similar. Rainier carried out the duty of the Wardens, but always found time to help others along the way. Good. Sometimes he served as a shield for the defenseless. Other times he spread simple cheer among children with gifts of small carved toys. Aww. After easing the Inquisition's transition into the Chantry, Josephine returned to Antiva and her family. Thanks to the Inquisitor's help, the Montiliers are once again permitted to trade in Orlais. Aww. Next few years were a busy time, and many ships with Montelier crests were built and set to sail from Monteven's harbors. Soon, Ravini pirates, captains with ancient feud against the Josephine's ancestors, took to the seas, determined to rekindle the rivalry. After departs from Josephine's sister Yvette, nearly eloping with the dashing pirate, Cole took to the road with Meridain and found a new life and a new way to be human. Aww. Wherever Meridain went, seeing people found old pains eased and their hearts made happier, even if they didn't understand why. After the events of the Winter Palace, elves left the Inquisition under mysterious circumstances, as did elvish servants across Thedas. None could say where they went, but those who believed the Inquisitor's story about Fen'Harel wondered how large the Dreadwolf's forces were, and what the ancient Elven Rebellion had planned. Okay, that's bad. Hi! I'm missing an arm! Forever marked. I'm missing an arm! Hi, Sarah!
My agents have found nothing. With the illusion,
Lily!
it could be anywhere.
Maintaining the Inquisition, even as a peacekeeping force, leaves us vulnerable to agents of the Dreadwolf.
But also,
We have
gives
to,
us the
though.
strength to respond.
We will need to be careful.
Solus knows
We can do
everything
this.
about us. Who we are, how we work, our strengths and weaknesses.
Then we find people he doesn't know. We will save our friend from himself. If we can.
Yes. Let's do it. Hi, Harding! We're going to Trespasser Imperium next! Next game, Trespasser Imperium. Please let it be true. I would be so happy if that was true. Oh, man. That was a great way to end this game. That was a beautiful way to end this game. That was great, and I love it, and I'm happy. BioWare, you did a great job. You made a great thing. Please make another one. Please give me the option of romancing Solus, because that would be freaking hilarious. Romance the bad guy! No. Okay, then. Can I skip this? Oh, I can. Good. We played Dragon Age Inquisition, who laughed, cried, and reached out on social media, who made fan art and comics and cosplay and jokes. Thank you. Dragon Age Inquisition was a labor of love. Without you, it would never have been possible. Your support and your passion touched us deeply. We hope that in some small way, the game touched you as well. Bear your blade and raise it high. Bear your blade and raise it high. Oh, I know what I have to do at this point. Game. There we go, guys. We beat the game. I've got something to show you guys, though. For those who saw my vlog, you might see this, but I feel like it's a good way to end this series. Shadows fall and hope has fled. Steel your heart, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come. The shepherd's lost and his home is far. Look, keep to the stars, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Keep to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come. Bear your... I'm sorry. Bear your blade and raise it high. Stand your ground, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come. Sorry about that being utter ass compared to the actual vlog that's on my channel. But, it's about 110 degrees in here right now, and I'm gonna turn on the air conditioner after I'm done recording. Anyway, that has been Dragon Age Inquisition. My name is MissScarletTanager, and I will see you all in another Let's Play.